Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. The Daudu are a group of men in the Hausa ethnic group of West Africa who have existed in the Hausa culture for hundreds of years and who are associated with same-gender sexual and romantic relationships, as well as gender nonconformity. The Hausa people mostly reside in Nigeria, though there are substantial amounts of the Hausa in other West African countries such as Ghana, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. For roughly 1,000 years, the Hausa people have resided in what is now northern Nigeria and nearby locations, and are all well known for their craftsmanship, sculpting, tailoring, and embroidery. Culturally, the Hausa are part of a group of Sahelian tribes or North African ethnic groups that originally derived from the Sahel Desert area, with many of these tribes being at least partially nomadic in their history. Because of their North African background, the Hausa carry a significant history of being a majority Islamic tribe. The Daudu, which has been recorded by historians in Nigeria as an indigenous subset of the Hausa people, are one of the few sexual minority groups of the Islamic world. The Daudu are sometimes self-identified Hausa men, while some are associated with being called or associated with the Daudu through their work or actions. Most Daudu identify as men, but the spectrum of gender varies from person to person. Though all Daudu were assigned male at birth, some consider themselves men, while many are beyond the male spectrum and are considered culturally outside of the bounds of male and female. The Daudu, though seen as part of Hausa society, are still considered somewhat outcast, and are able to function in Nigerian life by working with and collaborating with Nigerian women who also may be marginalized. Daudu are known to work as sex work curators or pimps, but can also be known to sell their wares like food and clothing during parties and celebration. Many Daudu act as sex work curators, but also participate in sex work themselves when the right opportunity arises. Even though many may engage in same-sex relationships, some Yaudus still have wives and raise children. Because many of the indigenous African spiritual practices of the Hausa have been syncretized with Islamic traditions, the Daudu also have a spiritual function in Hausa society as well. In many African spiritualities, being consumed or possessed by a spirit can give the entranced spiritual insight, and the Daudu are known for being among the men who are enthralled in these spiritual ceremonies. Some Daudu live very openly by embracing their feminine mannerisms, feminine clothing styles, as well as applying makeup and wearing headscarves typically worn by Hausa women. For many years, the Daudu were seen as part of the Hausa community, but in recent years, an uptick in religious extremism has targeted sexual minorities like the Daudu, especially in Nigeria, making it harder for them to openly identify. In the popular Nollywood films, i.e., Nigeria's booming movie market, the Daudu can be seen making character appearances as comic relief in several films. In 2009, Rudolph Rel Gaudio would publish his book, Allah Made Us, Sexual Outlaws in an Islamic African City, a novel that detailed his own experiences with traveling through northern Nigeria and encountering conversations of the Daudu. With all that overwhelming evidence, I think it's incredible that we still have to argue if homosexuality and gay identities were present in Africa before colonization. But I find it very endearing to know that such a powerful and beautiful people as the Hausa have always revered and made a space for the Daudu.